High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Nice exchange here from both men. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. Takes that jab. A perfect counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jake Paul in that last round. Well, we know they've got... And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Nice counterpunch right up the middle. Defense there with that left hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good looking hook, but it was blocked. They exchanged punches. Jake Paul in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
they beat the count and are ready to go again.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Will the referee step in? How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now...
Whoa, Johnny! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Great round, great round. Now relax.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice?
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion, is down! And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I need to see that again.
GG.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.